Please take a moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
I didn't want to talk about this one, but I'm going to anyway. So in Iraq, we had this problem with dogs, right? So everywhere you go, there's dogs. And it's weird because for a country that hates dogs so much, so Iraqis hate dogs. And you know, they even call you a dog if you want to go the insult. So what's crazy is during the war, there's all these dogs running around like all over the place, and the dogs are cool. And it's what makes them mad more than anything else is U.S. service members. We take them in and we're like loving on them, and even covered in parasites, and you know, we clean them up and do all that kind of thing. Well, one time, so what happened was it got pretty bad. So in Fallujah, there were so many that you know from the from all conflict, and the insurgents didn't really police up their own, so they were just out there, and it was super hot. The would start to decompose, and you can smell them and all that other stuff. Well, no one's taking care of these dogs, so the dogs are going around and starting to eat them. All right. So, but one time and what's funny is they started to get kind of, I think they get a taste for it, and so they started to actually turn on a lot of our U.S. guys. So we were told like, yeah, don't take the dogs in because a lot of them are starting to eat human flesh. It's probably not a good thing. Leave them alone. So one time we had a bunch, and they were all going towards this out there, and I was with I was in my cat platoon vehicle, and we're like, hey, we need to break that up. You know, they look like they're going to go eat some and stuff like that. So I grabbed a flashbang, and I'm like, hey man, we're gonna throw this out the window. Let's throw that right in the middle of that group of dogs, and it was the most hilarious thing, man, because it was like, so they prepped the flashbang and we threw it out the window. Or actually, throw it. We gave it to the gunner, and the gunner threw it out, over the top, and threw it into the pack of dogs, and it went off, and the dogs were like, and they like fell over, and like all the dogs fell over, and then they got up and started like running off, and it was probably one of the funnier things to do, just because the reaction. Because we knew it wouldn't kill them. We're not trying to kill the dog, but we know a flashbang kind of stuns everybody, and it was just, I guess, for our thing, but at the same time had dual effects. So don't think we were just being mean to the dog. All right, guys. So the point is we're trying to get the dogs to go, okay, maybe we don't want to go around these guys because they have things that, we don't want to play with.